Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, hear me today. We live in a world where trouble is inevitable, where pain knocks on every door, and where struggle is written into the fabric of life. But I came to tell somebody, you do not have to be a prisoner of your past. You do not have to be chained to your setbacks. The time has come to rise up, shake off the weight of victimhood, and grow into the person you were created to be. Listen to me. Growth is uncomfortable. It will stretch you, challenge you, and force you to confront the parts of yourself that you've been avoiding. Too many people want change without challenge, promotion without process, and elevation without effort. But hear me, there is no shortcut to transformation. You have to go through it. You cannot heal in the same place that broke you. You cannot elevate with the same habits that held you down. If you want something different, you've got to do something different. Stop waiting for the right moment. Move. Stop waiting for someone to hand you the key. Build the door. And I know, it's scary to step into the unknown. It's scary to leave behind what is familiar. But understand this, fear is the enemy's way of keeping you bound. If he can keep you afraid, he can keep you stuck. If he can keep you doubting, he can keep you small. But the moment you decide, I will not live beneath my purpose another day, chains will start breaking. You have to make a decision. Will I keep sitting in this valley crying over what I lost? Or will I get up and climb my way to victory? Will I keep letting my past define me, or will I rewrite my story? Will I stay in this pit, or will I rise? You were not designed to live in defeat. You were not meant to dwell in despair. You were created with purpose, with power, with the ability to overcome. But you must tap into it. You must take authority over your mind, over your emotions, over your habits. No more blaming, no more complaining, no more waiting, no more talking about what could have been, what should have been, what didn't happen. It's time to take control of your life. It's time to rise. It's time to grow. You have to understand that transformation is not a one-time event. It's a daily commitment. Every morning you wake up, you have a choice. Will I stay in the same cycle, or will I break free? Will I let my past dictate my future, or will I step boldly into my destiny? Some people are waiting for a sign, but the sign is already here. The fact that you're still breathing means you still have a purpose. The fact that you've survived everything that was meant to destroy you is proof that there is more for you. But survival is not the goal. Growth is. You cannot be passive about your progress. Growth demands discipline. It demands sacrifice. It demands that you leave behind the things, the places, and sometimes even the people who are keeping you from becoming who you were meant to be. Some of you are still carrying dead weight, old habits, toxic mindsets, past failures, and you wonder why you can't move forward. You wonder why you feel stuck. It's because you can't step into your next season while holding on to what belongs to the last. You have to stop giving your energy to what drains you. Stop feeding what weakens you. Stop entertaining thoughts that keep you small. Your mind is the battlefield, and if you do not take control of it, you will always live in defeat. But the moment you shift your thinking, the moment you decide, I am no longer a victim, I am a victor, everything begins to change. Your strength is in your struggle. Your power is in your perseverance. What was meant to break you is actually building you. What you thought was working against you is actually working for you. But you will never see the fullness of your growth until you make up your mind to press forward. You cannot allow distractions to detour you. You cannot let temporary setbacks make you forfeit your permanent victory. Growth requires focus. Growth requires determination. Growth requires that you keep pushing even when you feel like quitting. Too many people stop in the middle of the process. They get tired, they get weary, and they settle. But hear me, you did not come this far to stop now. You did not endure all that pain just to stay in the same place. There's more for you. There is greater ahead, but you must be willing to go through the fire to come out refined. Keep moving, keep pressing, keep growing. You have to understand, growth is not comfortable. It will stretch you, it will challenge you, it will require you to leave behind everything familiar. And that's why so many people never reach their full potential, because they refuse to go through the discomfort of transformation. But listen to me, you cannot evolve and stay the same. You cannot reach new heights while clinging to old habits. You have to be willing to let go of fear, let go of self-doubt, let go of the need for approval. Some of you are waiting for people to validate you before you step into your purpose. But hear me, they may never clap for you. They may never believe in you. They may never acknowledge your growth, but that cannot stop you from moving forward. You are not growing for them. You are growing for you. You are growing because there is something greater inside of you that is fighting to be released. You are growing because there is a purpose on your life that cannot be fulfilled if you keep shrinking. And I know it's hard. I know there are days when you feel like giving up. I know there are moments when you wonder if the struggle is even worth it. But hear me, the struggle is proof that you are breaking through. The struggle is a sign that you are on the edge of something greater. You cannot quit now. You cannot turn back now, because there is another level waiting for you, another level of strength, another level of wisdom, another level of success. But you will never reach it if you stay where you are. You have to push, you have to fight. You have to refuse to settle for less than what you were created for. So stop playing small. Stop letting fear dictate your decisions. Stop making excuses for why you can't grow, why you can't change, why you can't move forward. You have everything you need inside of you. The only thing left to do is activate it. Push through the pain, push through the process, push through the pressure, because on the other side of this storm is a version of you that is stronger, wiser, and greater than you have ever imagined. Keep pushing, keep growing. You cannot afford to stay stuck in a place that no longer serves you. The danger of a victim mentality is that it convinces you to settle in a place you were meant to pass through. It whispers lies that tell you this is all there is, this is all you'll ever be. But hear me, you were not created to live in defeat. You were not designed to dwell in disappointment. You have the power to rise, but you must make the choice to move. Growth demands that you take responsibility for your life. No more waiting for someone to come and rescue you. No more expecting life to hand you success without effort. No more blaming your past, your parents, your circumstances. The moment you take responsibility is the moment you take your power back, because as long as you see yourself as a victim, you will never walk in victory. You must learn to turn your pain into power. Every struggle, every setback, every betrayal, it was not meant to destroy you, it was meant to develop you. Some of you have been through storms that should have taken you out. Some of you have survived things that others didn't make it through, and yet here you are. That means there is a reason you are still standing. There is a purpose for your survival. But you will never walk in it if you keep looking backward instead of forward. You have to train your mind to see challenges as opportunities. The very thing you think is blocking you might be the thing that is building you. The struggle you're facing isn't there to stop you, it's there to shape you. But if you keep running from the process, you will never see the promise. Growth requires endurance. Growth requires perseverance. Growth requires the courage to keep moving, even when everything in you wants to quit. So what will you do? Will you keep reliving the same cycle? Will you keep telling yourself the same story of why you can't? Or will you stand up, Shake off the past and take hold of your future, because the truth is, no one can stop you but you. No circumstance, no setback, no opposition is stronger than the power inside of you. But you must decide to use it. You must decide to rise. You must decide to grow. You must decide that you will no longer be a prisoner of your past, because your future is waiting and it will not wait forever. The time is now. The power is in your hands. The choice is yours. You cannot keep waiting for the perfect moment to step into your growth. Too many people are stuck because they are waiting for the right conditions, waiting for someone to push them, waiting for a sign. But growth does not wait for permission. Growth happens when you decide that where you are is not where you're supposed to stay. Growth happens when you stop talking about change and start walking in it. You must make a commitment to yourself that you will not live beneath your potential. You must refuse to settle for a life that does not reflect the greatness inside of you. Because here's the truth. If you don't fight for your future, no one else will. If you don't push yourself forward, you will stay exactly where you are. And if you are not growing, you are dying. You cannot afford to remain in an environment that suffocates your potential. Some of you are struggling not because you lack ability, but because you are planted in the wrong soil. You are surrounded by people who do not challenge you, by habits that do not serve you, by routines that keep you stagnant. And as long as you stay in that environment, you will never produce the fruit you were meant to bear. You have to protect your growth. You have to guard your mind. You have to be intentional about what you feed your spirit, because whatever you water will grow. If you water negativity, negativity will grow. If you water doubt, doubt will grow. But if you water faith, if you water discipline, if you water perseverance, then watch how your life begins to flourish. You must stop entertaining distractions that keep you from your destiny. Growth requires focus. You cannot afford to waste time on things that drain you, on relationships that break you, on habits that delay you. If it is not feeding your future, it has no place in your present. If it is not helping you evolve, it is holding you back. And if it is holding you back, you must have the courage to let it go, because growth is a choice. Nobody can force you to change. Nobody can make you elevate. You must decide for yourself that you are worth the effort. You must decide that your future is worth fighting for. And once you make that decision, you must commit to it every single day, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how tired you feel, no matter who doubts you. Because at the end of the day, your growth is your responsibility, and your destiny depends on it. You cannot allow the weight of your past to dictate the direction of your future. Too many people are dragging old disappointments, old failures, old hurts into a new season, wondering why they feel stuck. But you cannot walk into what's ahead while you're still carrying what's behind. Growth requires release. Growth demands that you let go of what no longer serves you. You have to stop rehearsing the same story of why things didn't work out. You have to stop reliving the moments that broke you. Every time you replay that pain, you are keeping yourself locked in a place that no longer exists. What's done is done. What's over is over. The only thing that matters now is what you choose to do moving forward. And you must choose to move forward with intention. You cannot grow by accident. You cannot stumble into greatness. You must be deliberate in your actions, disciplined in your habits, and relentless in your pursuit of better. Because there will be days when motivation fades, when the excitement wears off, when the struggle feels overwhelming. And in those moments, discipline must take over. Your commitment to growth must be stronger than your desire to quit. You have to stop waiting for external validation to confirm what you already know inside. Some of you are holding back because you are waiting for approval, waiting for someone to tell you it's your time. But you don't need anyone's permission to walk in your purpose. You don't need confirmation to become who you were meant to be. Stop looking around for validation and start looking within for direction. You have everything you need to grow, but you must be willing to use it. You must be willing to get uncomfortable. You must be willing to embrace the challenges that come with transformation, because growth will test you before it rewards you. It will stretch you before it strengthens you. It will demand everything from you before it gives anything to you. But if you stay the course, if you keep pressing forward, if you refuse to retreat, you will emerge on the other side stronger, wiser, and greater than ever before. You must understand that growth is not a one-time decision. It is a daily commitment. Every day you must wake up and choose to be better than you were yesterday. Every day you must silence the doubts, override the fears, and keep moving forward, because the only thing standing between you and the life you were meant to live is the decision to grow. And the time to make that decision is now. You cannot afford to keep postponing your progress. Every time you delay your growth, you delay your destiny. Every time you allow fear to talk you out of your next step, you extend the season of struggle that you were meant to outgrow. You must break the cycle of hesitation, the pattern of second guessing, the habit of waiting for the perfect moment. Growth does not wait for convenience. It demands commitment. You have to push past the mindset that tells you maybe later, maybe next time, maybe when I feel ready, because the truth is you will never feel completely ready. There will always be obstacles. There will always be uncertainty. There will always be a reason to hesitate. But hesitation will rob you of opportunities. Indecision will keep you trapped in mediocrity. The only way to grow is to step forward in faith, even when you don't have all the answers, even when you don't see the full picture. And when you step forward, you must be prepared to do the work. Growth is not a wish. It is a process. You cannot just talk about it. You must put in the effort. You must discipline yourself. You must challenge yourself. You must stretch yourself beyond what is comfortable, because comfort is the enemy of progress. As long as you choose to stay in your comfort zone, you will never step into the fullness of your potential. You have to change the way you see discomfort. Stop seeing challenges as reasons to quit and start seeing them as evidence that you are moving in the right direction. Struggle is not a sign of failure, it is a sign of transformation. Pressure is not there to break you, it is there to mold you. If you refuse to go through the process, you will never receive the promise. And the process will test you. It will strip away everything that is weak, everything that is unnecessary, everything that is holding you back. It will expose your excuses, confront your fears, and force you to face the truth about yourself. But if you endure, if you push through, if you refuse to let temporary pain make you forfeit permanent progress, you will emerge stronger. You will rise wiser. You will step into a version of yourself that is unshakable, unstoppable, undeniable. But you must commit. You must decide. You must refuse to let another day pass without moving toward your growth. Because every day you wait is a day wasted. Every moment you hesitate is a moment lost. And the only way to reclaim your time, your power, your purpose is to act now.